All right. Hey, my name BeeKayy. Today is Wednesday. It's also, if you're watching this recording live today, right now as I'm recording it, hi. If you're not, but you're also watching it on today, the day it premieres and the day I'm recording it, hey, my name BeeKayy. It's 420. That means the burning bush. The burning, because listen, tomorrow is Earth Day, right? So today, I was just telling somebody this. It was a joke, but it makes sense. Today is Burning Bush Day. Tomorrow is Planting Tree Day. Today we gonna scorch trees. Tomorrow we're gonna replant new trees. That's what it's all about. Today is the 20th day of April. 20 days in. That's 3 weeks minus 1 day. But the final day of the third week tomorrow. That is regrowth, regeneration. So okay. So we have Easter. That's Resurrection Sunday for the humans and spirit and God. Then we have, 420, which is Enlightenment Day. And then the next day is Rebirth Day. So even spirit has a rebirth, right? But today's Wednesday. I have shuffled cards. I was eating, drinking beverages and foods. Did a pre-shuffle. This card has been coming out all day today. You can't really see it, but now you can see it. Somebody's hard work is paying off, or somebody has still a lot of work yet to put into something before they see results. So either somebody got a lot of work to do, or somebody is already seeing the results of the work they're doing, right? And overall energy of today, of what's in the works Wednesday, of the spreads, because I have got my foolishness and I got my transparency. Overall energy of the transparency would be it's time for action, but it's time for new action in the beginning of new starts, because we've experienced the crossing of the threshold and the ends of situations and things, right? So at this point now, it's about getting your mind right, making sure that you have the full closure that you need in whatever situation, giving back to yourself emotionally, and learning which battles to fight and which ones to, I guess, flee or ignore, or just let fall by the wayside, or let your higher ups and your team handle, because they're not physical problems. Even some crystals popped out for me. So, malachite, because universal healing, healing on the highest levels, and really just like mending fences and situations and things. Tiger's eye, for the strength and courage that it takes. This, like, okay, I feel like the three crystals that came out together equal together the Serenity Prayer, because I have smoky quartz, tiger's eye, and malachite, right? The Serenity Prayer is, Lord, give me the strength to change the things that I can change. Give me the healing and the power to accept the things that I cannot change, right? But heal my mind and my heart and my soul, and give me the wisdom that it takes to know the difference between fighting the right battles and fighting the wrong battles, right? That was what the crystals told me. But I have so we're just gonna do it real quick. If you are new to my channel, thank you. Hi, welcome. My name BeeKayy. I am Will BeeKayy, spiritual renegade, potential guru. And if you are returning, we say welcome to D2. I already shuffled the cards for ya and all of that and whatnot. If you are new and have yet to subscribe, and if you are returning and have yet to subscribe, I would love to see you subscribe. It would mean a lot. And hit that like button. Helps for the analytics and things. Does a lot for everybody. Yes. And when I finish with the reading, comment down below. Let me know if it resonated or not. And thank you. I've already prayed, I've already shuffled, I've already pulled the cards, and we're just gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna get out of here because I had things to do today. And why does this one silver? Listen, okay, channel message, channel message. Listen, if you feel like people have been stalking you, looking over your shoulder, being all in your business, or like just like being in your face unnecessarily, you may not be wrong. And I wasn't gonna say nothing about this, but for the third or fourth, maybe even the sixth time today, this same car has pulled up in front of my house. Now, is this a person for me? No. Is this a person for one of the neighbors? Who knows? Is this a person in a car on the street in front of somebody's house? Absolutely. That's all I know. But if you have an inkling of a feeling, just like I have an inkling of a feeling when I had looked up and seen this car sitting outside my house, you know what? Maybe your feeling isn't all that wrong. That's all I know. But let's get into it. Okay, so today's Wednesday. What's in the works Wednesday? What is coming to you that is already in motion that you don't know about, right? And so we'll start off because okay, the way that I shuffle because it's the transparency and the way that I shuffle and intuit my reads and get information, I'll put out a question, right? I'll clear my intentions, my mindset and my emotions, and then I'll just shuffle cards because I've already put the energy out there, right? So something is going to respond to that energy, and I'm no longer focusing on the initiating the starting of the energy. I already asked the question, got myself right, and then shuffled the cards. Now whatever comes out in the cards, I assume that that is part of the answer. But because these are the transparency cards and they stack on top of one another to form images, like the bottom of the deck card just tried to come out with this card, the one that was the overall, like this is the overall energy of what came out. And it probably just flipped. Yes, it did. So this is confirmation for whoever that person was at the beginning of the reading. This is if right now in this specific moment right now, I'm specifically talking to the person who already did all of the hard work and went through trials and tribulations and situations, and now they're seeing their things paying off. Because the bottom of the deck energy card just tried to like slide off the deck. So whoever's work is paying off, you're gonna see it in a weird way, or you're about to see it right now, but it might not be entirely exactly what you expect. I don't know. But what came out first was the world card. Now I was trying to see if it was in the reverse or the upright, and it came in the upright. That's a wonderful thing. Okay, because two cards came out initially. The world card, meaning limitless possibilities, um, cycles ending and beginning, and it's basically like it's like the fool, but a more experienced fool. Like the fool in the tarot is someone who has no knowledge, no experience, no wherewithal, and is just like about to go into a new situation, taking a leap of faith, right? The world card is the fool after having gaining all of the knowledge possible, and now they are not leaping into a situation and taking a risk, unbeknownst and not knowing what's going on and not knowing what the chances might be and what the possibility might be. This is a person who has all the answers, but is still taking a leap of faith towards something that's different from what they've been used to, right? Not, not, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just know that this is not exactly what has been the case and is usually what has been going on, right? So somebody's hard work, and then it flipped again. Did it flip again? No, that was that card. So this is the nine of pentacles. The nine of pentacles in the reverse with the world card, right? So the nine of pentacles in the upright usually signifies someone who is financially comfortable, who is independent and who has little to no worries and cares, period, right? So somebody who, and this came in the reverse, right? So with these unlimited possibilities, winning the lottery, cycles being over, new cycles beginning, and like seeing like everything is working according to plan, right? You're realizing that in this plan that God has over your life is something about two people. Like you're one person, you're a whole in and of yourself, you are complete, right? But God says that there are possibilities and options and opportunities outside of yourself that are for you that you can have, but it requires the help of somebody else. This is situations where like it's almost like a relationship, but it's not a, maybe it could be very possibly a romantic relationship, but it's more so a relationship of like I'm happy with myself. I am comfortable and in love with myself, and I can do anything by myself, but there's also a lot of things that I could do even better with somebody else as long as we're on the same page, seeing eye to eye and having the same end goal in mind, right? What came out behind that, right, was the high priestess with the six, was it six? The five of wands. So the high priestess with the five of wands in the upright, both in the upright, signifying effort. I always see the five of wands because wands all represent actions, intentions, motivations, like those types of things. Sometimes people, but this is not a people card. But because this is a person in the card, it kind of signifies that there are works, efforts, um, energies required, and possibly maybe like some type of, it's not a conflict, but it's a situation that arises where you know you have to put more energy into this situation than either you have been or than you've just been putting out, period. So this is just a situation that requires a lot of effort. But with the high priestess here, it is the effort of your intuitions showing you clearly. It is, this signifies to me that, you know, effort and intuition, it means that things are moving forward for you and you're starting to see things clearly. And also your intuition might be kicking up a few notches, or you might be gaining some spiritual upgrades that are helping you to decipher and navigate this 3D world in a better way, right? And then we had some cards came out. What was it? So then it was this, right? So then comes out the Three of Swords in the reverse, with the Hanged One in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords all in the reverse. That's a great energy. So the Three of Swords means heartbreak, betrayal, third party situations, you know, turmoil, things of that sort that are like situations that really hit you in the heart bone. With the Hanged One in the reverse, signifying that there is a moving forward of energies, a clarity coming in, a lack of procrastination. Saying that, you know, you're seeing where you've been hurting yourself and you're learning to stop that. Because when you cause your own self heartbreak, the heartbreak trickles upward from the middle of your chest into your brain, starting from your throat, your third eye, and then into your brain. And those are all the upper chakras: your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And so when you start here in the middle and things are not working right from here up, it kind of like has the tendency to give you this false sense of love, of caring. It makes one narcissistic because your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus, your three lower chakras are all aligned, meaning that you are safe, secure, comfortable, and stable. You're alive and well, and you can do what you want to do. But if the love in your heart has been tainted, then you're not telling the right truth. You're not seeing things clearly, and the messages that come into you are a little skewed, chopped and screwed. Cause you've officially been chopped and screwed. Screwed, chopped and screwed. Channel messages are coming in. That sounds so weird and counterproductive. But my channel message, okay, so the information that just came to my brain and my soul from my God was that messages are coming in from you to your soul and your mind from your God, right? I literally just saw a UPS truck going down the street. Mail coming to your door. Messages coming straight to you, right? And so I'm moving out of this energy of continuing to hurt myself. Also, channel message, because I just heard the song. If you are in that energy or coming out of that energy or still somewhere stuck in that energy, a good way to get out of that energy, I just heard the song. It's by Donald Lawrence and Leandria Johnson. It's called Deliver Me or This Is My Exodus. Both of those are the same name. And so behind that, so getting out of that energy, you realize that cooperation is necessary and important. Having clear and correct judgment is also important. And also being able to contribute to a situation and be not necessarily a giver or a taker, but be reciprocal, meaning both giving and taking in an equal way to this whatever situation, energy, or place or person this is. Like either you're realizing to give more to yourself and take less from yourself, give more to a situation and take less from a situation, or give more praise to God and have less stress because the God in you is taking over the situation, right? And I'm seeing like okay, so it could be like very, very like almost literally a rebirth of sorts, like ending something and starting something over with the same type of energy, but it's different, right? It could also mean stacking your money and learning to fight the right battles and ask the right people to assist you, right? And then this came out by itself, and I thought this was significant. This is the Two of Swords in the reverse, meaning confusion, non-clarity, deception, indecision, like, like, and then it just flipped. But, and then it just flipped. I feel like somebody, not me, somebody is going through this back and forth mental thing, right? Yes, no, right, wrong, mine, yours, this, that. Like something like on off. Like somebody is just like they're on the fence. They're stably, like steadily, strongly on the fence, not going in either direction, but the wind is blowing. As the wind is blowing, they're going in every direction, but has yet to make a decision. It is very, very important in this situation to make a decision. That's all I know, and that's all I'm saying. What came out next? It was this, and then it was this, and then it was this. All right. Give me a second. I am un momento por favor. Anyway, so next comes up. So a decision had to be made, right? This could be past, present, or future. I don't know. It's not my situation. But a decision needed to be made, was made, or has to be made, right? The situation at the end of the day is and I've never seen these two cards come out together in this deck, but it hasn't. I haven't had this deck for very long, so the possibilities of things that come out are endless. But the decision and needing to be made, the clarity needing to be had on the subject. This is the subject. The King of Pentacles in the upright with the Empress in the upright. Now, the Empress is divine feminine. The King of Pentacles is divine masculine, but that's a feminine sign. I would see that like as like Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, right? And the Empress being, you know, being a divinely feminine sign. That could be any sign, but the signs that are feminine are the water signs and the earth signs. Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn, right? Thank you. Man. So the decision or the subject matter of the decision needing to be made is this. Have I been receiving properly? Am I using my intuition correctly? Do I have things all together? Do I have what I need? Am I supportive? Am I caring? Do I do the right things? Right? Like, and what is the right thing? What am I receiving? What is coming back to me? And based on what is coming back to me, what am I putting out? If we got to go backwards, but if we're going forward, what am I putting out, and how is that gonna affect what comes back to me? Right? What am I investing in? Are my investments panning out? Are things going according to plan? Do I even have a plan? Type things, right? And it's even asking these questions that starts to bring in answers, because if you hadn't thought about it before and you start asking the questions, then your brain is juiced up with all of this energy and these new neural pathways, like you are literally evolving yourself, because you're literally making your brain find new pathways inside of itself to solve problems, right? So are you a problem solver, or are you creating problems? I think that's the whole overall thing, right? And then a whole bunch of stuff comes out behind that because it's answers. So you have the wheel in the upright that is like a baby energy of winning the lottery of the world card, but it's also like if the world card is all the mutable signs, mutable. The mutable signs are signs whose energy is always fluctuating, ever changing. Their existence depends on being adaptable and flexible and never the same thing twice, right? So the world card came out earlier. That would be like Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And that's all four elements: Gemini, air; Virgo, earth; Pisces, water; and Virgo, earth, right? Wait, I said Virgo twice. Gemini, air; Virgo, earth; Sagittarius, fire; and Pisces, water, right? But the world card signifies the fixed signs. Fixed signs are signs who, once they find their thing and get to that point of this is me, then that's it. And those signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, right? So the world card with the Page of Swords, that's an immature idea. That's a bad idea. That's an idea that's not very thought through. That's communication that is lacking. That is a person who has a mind of their own, but their mind is not all the way together. Type things. So I'm seeing already somebody immature is also stubborn, possibly, with the Four of Swords in the upright. So we got the Page of Swords in the reverse, a bad idea, with the Four of Swords in the upright, to take a break. A bad idea to take a break. That means it's not time to. This is not the time to go to sleep and sleep on your progress. It's this time to continue making progress. With the King of Swords, the King of Wands. I'm sorry, the King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. So the two people cards. So this could be a situation with an older male and a younger female, an older masculine and a younger feminine, or just like, okay, maybe, or even an older man and a younger girl, possibly. Moving forward, literally, with the world card, moving forward, taking the necessary steps and doing everything that is absolutely necessary, because that's the fixed signs, to get your energy back, to get the much needed healing and recuperation that you need, but also starting over from scratch, getting to the beginning of an idea and working it all the way through until completion and at the end, and then seeing things a little differently, right? And finally, what it leads to, if all goes well and according to plan, is the star card in the reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Contracts, positive business endeavors and things moving forward in all of the best ways, but requiring that you give back to yourself. Stop hiding who you truly are, or very possibly start healing around you the situations and things that you might have contributed your fucked up energy to. And now that your energy is not so fucked up, now you have to take your not fucked up energy and unfuck some situations that your fucked up energy had fucked up. Now you got to unfuck them situations, do things the right way, sign better contracts, maybe break some bad contracts and start some new ones. But it's going to take you being exactly who you are individually, uniquely, and healing yourself or healing others around you in the ways that you would also heal yourself, right? Like the ways that you would commit to yourself and the things that you love about yourself, and those morals and standards and things, right? Those non-negotiables, because the 10 of Pentacles is a non-negotiable. It's a contract. It's once you sign it, once you put your name next to the X, everything above this X, above your name, rings true, and you have declared that, and now it's a part of you, right? So maybe you need to commit more so to being a healer, doing things that are more positive, or just being in a more aware mental space of, not everything is the same and not everything is right, but I am here, so I have to be right, and I am the same as everybody else living, because we are all living, all having the same goals and end dreams and aspirations and things, and all requiring the same base matters and things that keep us going as living things and humans, right? So it's realizing that you are very different, but you're also no different. You are extraordinary and special, but you're also ordinary and nobody. And it's finding the balance and the positive in that will make all the difference, as far as I'm seeing. And that was the end of the cards. But let me see. Do it quick. Anything else? Okay, so we got the star card. The star card with the 2 of Pentacles, pathways, and the 10 of Swords in the upright. So you will find happiness in choosing to end cycles, cut out people, and stop being in situations that end up hurting yourself, because that is your responsibility. And having the option, or having the emotional capacity to be open enough to explore a different option, or realize that you have options. And finally, and then it flipped. Okay. And finally, stop hiding your emotions, stop hiding from yourself, or stop allowing other people's emotions to affect how you feel, right? And then it flipped, meaning that you are emotionally stable. You can give to yourself. This is the King of Cups. And you are so emotionally intelligent that you can move through life and experience other people's emotions with an understanding of, that's not my emotion, it don't have nothing to do with me, but I do understand how they feel, right? And on top of the deck is the King of Swords. So the King of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. Having your mind right, being emotionally intelligent, doing things one step at a time in the right way, in the right order, for the right reasons. That's good intentions and good motivations, right? And then we're going to check out this, the foolishness. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, check the bottom. So that's how you feel overall energy in the reverse. You're not sure how you feeling, but let me elaborate on what these other cards came out. This will be the end. I'm gonna take these first two cards off the top over here. One more they said. All right. So with all of that being said, with transparency, right? So here's the emotional take on it, and possibly the other person's perspective. So somebody is in their feelings. I'm on an emotional roller coaster in the upright. Somebody is in their feelings. Somebody does not know how to process or cope with their feelings, or somebody is feeling something they haven't felt in a long time, or feeling a feeling they can't put words to. And this is a feeling that not only is it bothersome because they feel it during the waking, but when you go to sleep, you feel this even more intensely and strongly. And because it's such a weird, intense, awkward, and unfamiliar feeling, it's like, eh, calling on somebody. What about us? Either somebody is trying to manifest you, or you are crying out for help, basically, in that because other people are feeling things towards you and you have exhibited no emotions or don't like have a response just yet, you're kind of reaching out for answers, and that's probably where I come in. But somebody is also trying to manifest you, bring you into a situation, or make you appear in front of them. It's like a summoning. And they have been doing this day around around the clock, day in and day out, night in and night out. Somebody has been stalking you, staking out. Somebody somebody got so much time on their hands that because they have no life of their own, all they can do is focus on you because you have one, and are focusing on all the things that you are doing for yourself and to yourself and by yourself, and feeling like because they can't do it, haven't done it, won't do it, and don't want to do it because you're doing it, you're doing more than them, and that's a problem, right? Advice for that though: keep doing you. Don't turn down your flame for anybody, and don't knock down your energy and dampen and darken yourself because there are people out there who can't do it like you can and are jealous of you. Don't let that affect you, and don't even think about them, and don't even worry about it, because at the end of the day, if they had their own lives going on and they had their own shit and they was doing their own things and had their own mind, they wouldn't be worried about you or thinking about you or following you or in your face, right? Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. This is a very, this is what I consider the reminiscing card. This is the energy of somebody sitting around, sitting by the window. It's pouring down rain outside. They crying on the inside. It's raining on the outside. They're sitting by themselves, but they thinking about you. And they hate it, and they hate the card just flipped, but it was dangerously in love in the reverse. They hate to see how much you love yourself. They hate how much you don't love them. They hate how much they love you and you love yourself, but you don't love them and they don't love themselves. So everybody is upset about how much love goes into you and how much you love it, because people hate themselves. People hate how much love you have for yourself coming to you and the love they have for you because they don't even like themselves that much. And you know what? Whose problem is that? My name BeeKayy. Today is Wednesday. Welcome to What's in the Works. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to. If this message resonated, hit that like button and comment down below and let me know. Because just let me know. And also, and I don't normally do this, I wouldn't even usually normally do this, but I do mention a lot in some of my videos that I am my own independent business owner. I run my own shit and take care of myself for the most part. And I don't ask for a whole lot of things, but we are in a new space of, I am now starting to branch out, embrace, enhance, and make bigger my own business, in just the fact that I do pretty much everything. I do a lot of things. I do everything. And I don't ask for much because all the things I do, I mostly do just for myself. So I don't ask for things from other people because I'm not doing things for other people. I'm doing things for myself, and I make things happen for myself. But now I am making the conscious choice and decision to open and operate my business more so for the public and for those out there who have been looking for me, I guess. I don't know. And so, with that being said, if you feel as though my business is worth your time and you would like to invest or donate or seek out my services, check out the description for one, because that's where all my info is. My PayPal, my Cash App, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my email, and my phone number, right? And then also, just support me by, like, watching the videos, subscribing, commenting, sharing with your friends and whatnot. I'm trying to get out here, but not for me, for everybody, because I'm going to get it for me regardless. But I would love for you guys to love me enough to want to support my business to help other people the way I helped you. And so if you feel so compelled, enticed, and evoked to, hit me up on PayPal and Cash App. And if you are looking for services, definitely hit up my email. And some of my readings I do verbally, in person. Sometimes they're just pictures. Sometimes it's video chat. Sometimes it's, over the phone. Depends on how you want it and the services that you're paying for, because I provide all the services, but I'm only going to provide to you the services that you pay for and the things that you ask for. That's how it goes. And so with that being said, yes, my name BeeKayy. Can't wait to see you soon. Would love to hear from you. It's always nice connecting. And I will see you in the next one. Namaste. I say family. And listen, okay, just got a channel message. I was just about to hit the button and be gone. But you know what? Let me just say this before we go. Let me just say this. Because I've had a couple shots. I'm an adult. I can drink. But as you can see, I've been sitting here, stationary, haven't gone anywhere. I am not bothering nobody or operating anything that would be considered illegal. Today is April the 20th. A lot of people consider this weed day. I only feel like I'm being compelled to say this because a lot of people like to get high but are not fully consciously aware of themselves or the things they do or how consequences play out in those altered states of mind. And so if you are living in America, it is a general rule. It is a point of just consideration and conscientiousness. And also it's a law. If you high, don't get behind the wheel. You drive different than you would soberly. That's it. All right, because I ain't here to stop nobody shine. I'm actually about to go and smoke myself. So, can't tell you not to smoke. But what I can tell you is don't kill nobody, because they don't look kindly on those things. My name BeeKayy. You're wonderful. See you soon. And I